Hello, I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. In today's natural gas weekly recap, the October natural gas contract is expiring today. So if you've got a contract on, get out. It's the last day of trading. November becomes spot on Monday. And as you can see here from the barchart.com, this October contract is now down. It was up this morning, but is now turning lower as we only have a few more hours here for trading. We're currently trading at 280, even down 10.4 cents or over 3.58%. So let's turn now to the November chart, and we're going to use the hourly here with the pivots overlaid. As you can see, the daily pivot for today was 319.60. We are currently trading right now at 312.80, down 6.7 cents or 2.1%. And that next support level comes in at 313 right here. And if we fall below that, we're down to 306.60 as our next pivot support. The RSI has turned lower. This is in the face of even higher LNG export numbers here. We're currently between 16.5 and 17 BCF, depending on who you look at. And we've got Cove Point LNG down for maintenance until around October the 10th. So what happened last year? Well, prices rallied for the November contract for about a week, possibly because of Cove Point again last year, and then collapsed, went from $3 down to $2.20. So keep a careful eye on that because while patterns don't repeat, they do rhyme. And here's the EI natural gas storage report. It came in at plus 75. Expectations initially were around plus 80 and then got revised lower towards 75. That was exactly what came out. And as you can see, we are now above last year's storage level, 0.6%, and we are above the 5-year average by 6.1%. Let's take a look at the front to back spreads. This is the DEES 2026 versus DEES 2025 spread using the 13 and 48 period exponential moving averages. As you can see, we are pressing back. We made a new high just the other day. We are pulling up now today. We're currently trading up right now to 72.5 cents, up 3 cents. So this continues to widen out, and that will be expected because, well, the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook is warm. It's above normal in the upper Midwest. And this pattern is going to last at least through the first couple of weeks here in October. And let's take a look at that. Well, here it is. This is the WX charts, and looking out all the way to October 10th or 11th, excuse me, this is the above normal temperatures are going to hang out in the midsection of the country in parts of Florida and the desert Southwest. What's going on in the tropics? Well, we've got an active mid-Atlantic tropical. And look at this. This is Humberto. This is Hurricane Humberto. It's going to strengthen and move quickly toward Bermuda. This is the second system behind over here. It is currently right now between Cuba and Haiti. And this is going to develop possibly into a tropical system, possible hurricane. We don't know yet, but it is going to impact either South Carolina or North Carolina. And that is those two storm systems that were in the path. Remember, we had Gabrielle, and so these were her bridesmaids, and both of them are going to cause some trouble. And look at Hurricane Humberto. It is currently at 990 millibars, so it's strengthening here. It is going to strengthen all the way out to a Category 4 storm before it gets really close to Bermuda, and that is possibly going to cause some problems there. Winds are currently at 75 miles per hour. And this is the satellite picture. As you can see, it had a little bit of a wobble overnight, but it is expected again to continue toward the north and then northeast. And there's the spaghetti plots on the path for Humberto. It is a threat to Bermuda, but not to the United States. And look at those water temperatures. This is Bermuda up here at 82 degrees. So Humberto is forming here, and it is moving through 84-degree water temperatures. That second system is right here, 86 degrees between Cuba and Haiti, and it is going to continue to gather some steam here as it gets through the Bahamas, also at 86 degrees before it impacts the United States. And look where Humberto is hiding, right here in that tropical Saharan air layer or dust. And as you can see, there is Humberto. There's a little bit of dust over here toward that second system, and there is more dust coming off of Africa at this time. So even though Humberto is now a hurricane, it is pulling that dust into its system that may inhibit its ultimate growth. Let's turn to the oil and gas E&P sector. These are companies with a market cap between $2 and $10 billion and have a high short float. And our winner here this week, CRK, Comstock Resources, up 16%. And even Pokey Puppy Civitas is up 8% today, for the week. But let's take a look at that chart for Comstock Resources. We pointed this out in an article earlier. And as you can see, the RSI had turned higher. We had this volume profile here, which showed that there was a lot of accumulative buying down in here between, call it 1660, and the low ultimately just under $15. And now it is pressing higher. Why? AI, data centers, Bitcoin miners, and some reshoring of some industries, all looking like we need more natural gas. And of course, higher LNG exports with more fields becoming green, reaching FID. That means there's going to be more pressure to produce more natural gas. And again, recapping, this is for the October contract, which again expires today. We're currently trading at 281.5, down 8.9 cents or over 3%. So again, be careful. If you got an October contract on, you got to get out today. And here's November. We're currently trading at 314.10, down 5.4 cents or 1.69%. This is a large roll gap between the expiring October contract and the new spot contract November on Monday. So let's see if this is going to be closed over the next few weeks because of the warm temperatures. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon.